Hello, my name is Rolando Flores, and today I would like to talk about the five aspects of being have been impacting in my life. I first of all would like to start mentioning that as for indigenous people, uh, when they were influenced by the Aboriginal coming people coming in their lands. My life in so many ways has been influenced by different situations. If I have to start with the mind and mental wellness, I have to start saying that I consider myself a strong person emotionally, but sometimes because or due to the different concerns of the daily life, it might be a little bit hard to accomplish like before when I was younger. And that's why I will consider that my mind and my mental wellness at this point of my life is being a little bit complicated, as well as my body and physical health and wellness. Like I did say before, previous years or in a couple of years back in my life, I used to have a very scheduled or very program schedule in my life to exercise and keep that way my body in a good shape. And the most important for me was always about how I was of how was I feeling about my my body and my um, physical life. I gotta say that currently my life has changed in a different way because I don't usually exercise like before. So I will say that my physical life at this point of my life it's a little bit complicated as well. And about the spiritual health and wellness, I will say that it's been a very important key for me because I consider that in spirituality, I have a pretty health life because I try to practice what I'm being teach, which is about talking to a supreme God and put everything into perspective, put everything in His hands and wait for Him to show the path you had to be following in different areas if you in your life. So I will say that my spirituality or my spiritual life, it's at this point healthy. My emotional health and wellness, I will say that emotionally, like I'd say before, my life has changed in so many ways because like when I was younger, I used to have strong feelings. I used to control myself. I used to control my emotions, but within the years, since life has been changing a lot, because I have lost my mother back in 2016, and I feel like there is a before and after when that happened because emotionally my life changed in a very like it changed a lot. Um, I still feel the pain for her. I'm the type of person believing that that's not gonna erase that easy. That's why I will say emotionally, I've been dealing with a lot of things in my mind, but I just try to keep strong for my other people, for myself, and healthy social. I will think the in my life, it's very important to have good friends. I call friends to that people who are there for you, no matter what. And I will say that most of my friends are back in my country, home country. I have a couple of friends here in Canada since I got here like 4 or 5 years ago. So um, at this point in my life, I would think that it's a little bit complicated, that part, but I'm just trying to keep in touch with the people I consider my friends. And if for some reason I need some advices, I just ask them, or I like to talk to them. In that way, I can feel like I'm not by myself. And something remarkable is that as for indigenous people, I consider that so many times we have been influenced in so many ways by other people in our circle, in our life. And that takes us to that point of change different habits we used to have before, different practices. Like I was mentioning, when I used to exercise, that was because my mentality and my focus was in sports and about being in shape, about feeling well. That has changed now because of the responsibilities and the type of life I'm living here. But that for me, it's the key. When you change habits, when you change things in your life that might cause some consequences that might be good or bad. But uh, like I mentioned before, according to what I read in the article, that has also influenced in my life. And that's why I will say that in each of the five aspects of being, most of them I'm a little bit or trying to get better at it, in order to improve or get better at my quality life. That's all I want to share with you. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.